They have obviously the #1 defense in the country by a lot. They give it over 40 yards fewer than any other team in the country. From what you've seen on tape, what makes them special? What makes them so good?
I mean, they're great every year. They're a great team. They're well coached, and I'm just real excited about this game.
But they're not always #1 in the country. They got to be doing something that's kind of off the charts. What do you see?
I mean, their defense. They always have a great defense, and they got a new quarterback now, so he's out there slinging it. I heard, but it's the game. You got to look forward to it.
Demetrius, who was the offensive line coach when you got to Ohio State?
Coach Warner.
Coach Warner. Where is he now? Do you know?
Yeah, I believe he's the O-line coach at Team Up North.
What's going on with that? How is that possible? How can an Ohio State coach at Michigan?
I don't know. Have to ask him about that one.
You had any communication with him since he went?
No, sir.
No.
So, but a lot of people in Michigan are saying like Michigan's offensive line is playing better. He's doing a good job with them. Just what you know of him as a coach, would that make sense to you that he's a guy who could go to Michigan and maybe help that program?
I mean, yeah. He coached here. He was a great coach while he was here, and I believe when he was here, we won the national championship. So they got a good guy.
Does that give you extra motivation to kind of go up there and show, hey, we're still a really good offensive line too?
As far as the motivation, I don't think you need any extra motivation for this game. I mean, it's the best rivalry in sports. So,
how much of an emphasis has there been for you guys on being tough, being physical on the offensive line this week?
I wouldn't say just this week, but no matter if you're on the O-line or any position on the team, our program is built on toughness.
To Bill's question about Michigan's defense, just a little bit more into why are they playing so well? Do you have a better perspective from watching tape about at what levels of the defense do they win? How do they succeed? How do they dominate opponents? What is it you've seen that gives you an impression of why they're succeeding at that level?
Well, I feel like they do a really good job of controlling the box. They control the line of scrimmage really well too, and they sit in there and got some big dudes in the middle, anchor in well, and can't wait for this one. It's going to be real good.
The linebackers also push, and they seem to run really well with football.
Yeah.
You've seen that?
Yeah, real good pursuit.
Demetrius, so far nobody has seemed concerned at all about you guys being an underdog. Is that the case for you? Are you aware of point spreads or anything like that? Care about going into this game with Michigan being favored?
I really don't have too much time to look into all that stuff, but everybody has their opinion. My job is to just be a student athlete, get my grades, and suit up on Saturdays, get the win.
Because some guys look at it and say, that's extra motivation. I know you've already said that you don't need any extra motivation, but it just seems like it's rare for Ohio State to be in this position where they're not picked to win the game.
Yeah, we got a little saying around here that a couple of those flags going around during the games with to say Ohio State against the world. That's what it feels like at times, but we're excited.
You did say a couple weeks ago that you love it when people doubt you. How much does that fuel you when people are maybe not as high on Ohio State right now as they've been in past years?
It's fun, if you were able to hear some of the outside noise and stuff like that. To be able to prove somebody wrong, it's great.
Demetrius, you guys scored 52 points on Saturday. Y'all had drive after drive that was clutch in that game to stay in that game. If that had been a 52-10 game, we'd all be talking about, And just from an offensive standpoint, what is the sense of confidence or whatever y'all have going into your 12th game of the season with Dwayne Haskins Jr. quarterback, and the running game seems like it's gotten back in gear? Just what is that sense?
As far as confidence, past 5 years I've been here, we trust the scheme that our coaches draw up every week. We trust our coaches, and our program speaks for itself.
Do you feel like your offense is peaking right now?
I feel like we're doing really well right now. A lot of people challenged us as far as picking up our run game and stuff like that. And but during Ton State, what was it? Mike Weber, he rushed for over 100.
Right.
JK 200 something.
Right.
So I think we're answering pretty well.
Ton State, I don't know if I've heard that one before.
Yeah.
Is that a new one here recently?
No, it's been going on for a while.
Kind of going off of that though. You guys did just play Ton State a couple weeks ago. They were really good, stout front seven. How do you feel like that maybe helps you in preparing for this really good Michigan defense? Do you feel like playing a team like that so close to this helps you?
Well, I mean, I feel like the entire Big Ten, you know, it's tough to win ball games here. No matter where you are, it's tough to win. And, you know, Big Ten ball, it's, in my opinion, the best conference there is in football. So, I mean, you know, I think it helps us very much.
Do you feel like that was the ideal offense, Ohio State offense that came out on against Maryland on Saturday? Is that what you guys wanted to do for a while?
As far as ideal, I'll say, you know, our scheme changes every week, I'd say, as we prepare for teams. And I feel like this past week, you know, we executed our goal as far as the offensive scheme.
So is that kind of going to be the kind of offense that it's going to take to beat a team like Michigan against the number one scoring defense, the number one defense in the country? What is that ideal offense going to need to be against Michigan?
Like I said earlier, I mean, we trust our coaching staff and whatever their scheme is for this week. And as we get into practice and everything for the week, that's the scheme that's going to work.
Well, you get to watch. How good is Rashawn Gary? He's gotten a lot of pub and stuff, and obviously got hurt in the middle of this year and stuff. Coming back, I think he's dealing with a shoulder deal. But number one, how good is he? And number two, how well prepared do you think Isaiah is for maybe some one-on-one matchups there? Because that's what it comes down to in this game a lot. You know, just what's your thoughts on that, Demetrius?
He's a fantastic player. He's really, really good, actually.
Yeah, but when you say that about a defensive lineman, what does that mean to you when you say that?
I'd say it has to do with respect. You know, we respect him. We know he's a really great player. But, you know, as far as Isaiah, we also respect him inside this program. He's been starting, this is his third year now? Third, fourth year, something like that. So he's played them. He's got experience, and we're confident.
Demetrius, when Dwayne is running